morning, W.W. Robinson. Today is January 28th, 2019, and it is day 5 in our rotation. I have Esmeralda with me this morning. How are you, Esmeralda?
Good.
Are you ready for a great Monday?
Not really.
Not really. She hasn't been very excited about this Monday so far. It's been a little rough for you, hasn't it?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to make it better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell us what's for lunch today.
Chili con carne and bread bowl, tossed salad, vegetable juice, applesauce, peaches, and choice and milk.
All right. Sounds like a good lunch. And we have Mateus here to tell us about the weather. So come on over. Come on over here. Let's turn it around. Can you tell everybody what's the weather?
Sunny.
Here, we want to see you. Hold this to the side. There. What's the weather?
Sunny.
It is sunny. Yay! It's sunny out. But was it warm or cold out?
Cold.
It was very cold, wasn't it? Yes,
Yes.
it was. Yes, thank you. And we have Dylan to lead us in the pledge, so please stand. All right, Dylan. Hold this up. Stand on your You want to hold it up, and I'll help you hold your flag up. There you go. All right, ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Dylan. Give that to Ellen. Please join me for a moment of silence. Thank you. All right, we have some birthdays today. Celebrating on the 28th, we have AJ, or I think it's AJ, but Antonio Capone, Abby Crowley, and Lauren Jane. So happy birthday to those folks. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. We do not have any staff birthdays today. We do not have any other announcements. So what shout outs do you have this morning?
Miss Weimer's class, Mr. Art's class, Miss Henry's class, Delilah, Eliana, Lily, and Stephanie.
Okay. So when we left off, the dog had come and the dog was talking. And he was asking Benji about the wings of the house. So I think he thinks he's in a different place. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now so East Wing, we don't really have an East Wing or a West Wing for that matter. We do have an upstairs and a partially finished basement, but there's one creaky step on the way down, and I keep asking my dad whether it's going to give way. He keeps saying that it's just creaky, but I have my suspicions. And you're so big, I'd hate if my dad was wrong and you crashed right through the steps. Now he was confused too, because he tilted his head to one side and gave me that funny dog confused look. After another second, he tilted it to the other side. I couldn't help but wonder whether he was thinking which arm of mine would taste better as an appetizer. As soon as he started speaking, I could tell he was a little cranky. He really spoke his words very clearly for a dog. In fact, he sounded like those boring Shakespeare movies that my dad watches on the BBC, or a butler on a TV show. Is this, or is this not, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? Why was that address so familiar? Then it clicked. Isn't that the address of the White House? Precisely. You mean like the White House where the President of the United States lives? I laughed. That's exactly what I mean. Why are you laughing? I don't find this situation amusing enough to warrant laughter at all. Perhaps I could speak with your superior officer, your supervisor, or perhaps your trainer. I don't have a trainer. Do you mean my mom? I can get her if you want me to, but I think she's calling the place where we got you because you're bigger than you're supposed to be. We were expecting a regular sized dog as opposed to a supersized one. You're the biggest dog I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, not that I've seen that many dogs up close, mind you. I have allergies. And if on cue I sneeze, and as if on cue I sneeze. How much do you weigh? My weight is none of your business. How would you feel if I asked you how much you weigh? I have no problem with you asking me. I tell you, I weigh about 50 pounds, give or take a few pounds. I weigh more than that, maybe even 3 to 4 times as much. But I have big bones, and my breed is what you would call large breed. I'm a Newfoundland. And male Newfoundlands run anywhere between 150 and 200 pounds. I am not fat. I am regal. Well, technically, regal means of royal lineage, and I'm not claiming that per se, but I was using the term in a more casual way. Whoa, 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 whoa. No one here is calling anyone fat. I don't think you're fat at all. As I said all this, I thought, just my luck. I have a talking dog who isn't very friendly, who has a head that weighs the same as my entire body, and who also happens to be sensitive about his weight. You are correct, and I apologize. I've had a terribly long and trying 2 days. I was stuck in a dark crate in the back of an SUV, and the drivers don't even get me started. On their terrible taste in music. I kept hoping they would turn the station to NPR, but instead they listened to heavy metal and sports radio. Anyway, moving on. Am I in Washington, D.C. at the White House or not? Not. You're in Wyncote, Pennsylvania. 4137 Fernbrook Lane is the exact address. Do you even know the president? I know who he is, but seriously, do I look like a kid who knows the president personally? Why do you keep answering my questions with more questions of your own? Like I've said, I've been in a dark crate in the back of a van for the last 2 days. So there's no way I would know anything more than you. I mean, about my current whereabouts, though I'm quite sure I know more about everything else than you do. Okay, now here's where I draw the line in the sand. You can pick on me about my size, my looks, my bad haircuts, the fact that my ears may be weirdly small, the fact that I'm sick all the time and I happen to fall down way more than the average kid. But the one thing you can't say about me is that I'm not smart, because that's the main thing, or perhaps the only thing I have going for me. Well, besides my stupendous personality and awesome sense of humor, I also happen to have very straight teeth like the twins, so no braces for me. I'm plenty smart, and if we're going to be pointing fingers or paws or giant furry feet, I'd suggest you point them at yourself, because if you can't tell that this is not the White House, then you're the one who might not be that bright. Parker Elvis Pembroke IV stared down at me. I'm pretty sure he would have rolled his eyes if dogs could actually do such a thing. Perhaps we should start over. Clearly, we've gotten off on the wrong paw, you and I. Good afternoon. My name is Parker Elvis Pembroke IV. I was born on a farm in Tennessee and have been trained for the last 2 years to be the president of the United States' new dog. Obviously, as this is not the White House and you are not in any way related to the president, I have been delivered to the wrong address. Sheesh, was that so hard? Why couldn't you have said all that from the beginning and saved us a lot of grief? Seriously, wait one freaky deaky second here. Did you just say you're the president's dog, as in the president of the United States of America's dog? Are you a Secret Service dog? Do you have those special titanium teeth that can bite through metal? Are you bionic? Can you fly on Air Force One? What? No, I have the same teeth I was born with. He flashed them at me. They were big and very white. So the one thing I had in common with him was we both had good teeth. I'm not a protective dog, though. I'd throw myself in front of Bullet if I had to do so to protect my master. But I would do that even if he weren't the president. And protecting our country is just a bonus of patriotic pride. And no, I can't fly Air Force One, but that's because I don't have thumbs, not because I don't know how. I'm sure I could learn to fly Air Force One if I had to do it under extenuating circumstances. So then you're just supposed to be the president's regular dog? And we will stop there for today. Does he sound like a regular dog to you? No, it doesn't sound like a regular dog to me. All right, so you can choose to be the kind of leader that you would follow and make it a great day. So long.